Hello, this is Courtney with the Gray Dove. I just wanted to take the time to send you guys a virtual tour, and I wanted to start here at the front of the barn. This is typically where pictures are taken beforehand because it is right outside of our cute little bridal suite. So I'm going to pan over. This is our super cute little bridal mural wall that a lot of girls will take pictures with their bridesmaids, popping some champagne. And this is our bridal suite that I'm going to send you the link to see inside. It is currently booked on Airbnb. The guests are checking out this morning, and then hopefully I could send you a video of it later if you'd like. So right outside here, there also, of course, is the main road where your guests will come in. You've got this big entrance up here that's beautiful with hydrangeas and lots of green trees. And depending on the season that you choose, obviously it'll be depending on which blooms we have at the time. This swing right here hanging from this gorgeous tree is very popular for bridal portraits before. And you are just getting a sneak peek now of the guy's side of the road. So that's our groom's room. I'm going to take you in later. And then right next door to it is the Fox's Den, which is also one of the guys' houses. So panning back over to the front side, I'm just going to start walking up, and I'm going to send you a video once I get a little closer. And I don't want to start just here yet. I like to go in order. So I'm going to zoom in and show you some ceremony options first. So down here under these beautiful trees, which is always shaded and it's so nice, it's kind of like our secret garden ceremony spot. So I love this area, and I'll show you some pictures, of course, that I can send you of how other people have set this up. And then going on the other side of the fireplace, kind of where we were just at looking at the view, is our most popular spot for October and November weddings. Because as you can imagine, just facing this beautiful ridge and all the color changes are just to die for. Back to our fireplace area, this is most popular for a cocktail hour or even a social hour if you're not doing alcohol. So just imagine in between this area and the barn, maybe some hors d'oeuvre set up. I love some cornhole boards right here in the yard is really cute. Some people do a charcuterie spread or a bartending service right here. And then they usually, like I said, have high top tables and maybe even some lounge furniture out here. But a lot of my couples will decorate this mantle up, whether they bring something. I've seen, memory station where you have a bunch of photos of loved ones that are no longer with you, or even, have your florist do something really pretty on the mantle. I also love for the fall or winter weddings to do a cute little fire and maybe even a s'mores bar in this spot. But most popular is that a lot of couples will stop here and be introduced as they come up from like their sunset pictures that maybe just happened out in our beautiful field. And they'll go ahead and stop here and do their first dance. And then of course all of your guests are hanging around in these two areas so they don't miss it. Okay, so just getting closer to where the barn is, right underneath this area where those doors are is a prep space for your catering crew. It is not a kitchen by any means, but it's just a prep space, so it has a warmer, cooler, ice chest and everything in it. But super cute above that, the balcony. A lot of my brides will throw their bouquet off, or even do like a Romeo and Juliet picture before where the bride's above and the groom's down below. And then right here you have your bathrooms. We've got the ladies and the gentlemen. And the ladies has 3 stalls and a big powder room in the back. The gentlemen just have 2 urinals and 1 stall. And then we're gonna go up our sidewalk here. And if you're hearing those leaves brush against my umbrella, that's what that noise is. It is currently just sprinkling here, but I really wanted to get y'all this virtual tour today since we haven't had a break in the rain really. But as you can tell, all of our plants are absolutely loving it. So this is just coming up from that cocktail hour area. And this is a look at the barn. And then right on the other side is our beautiful big pavilion. We built this pavilion in 2017 to be able to host larger weddings. And it has become a great dance floor. I think that's so fun to put some tables and dance floor out here. It's a pretty big space though, so of course you can use it how you want. Some couples will do dinner in here and dancing in the barn if they want a more intimate, darker dance floor. But again, I really love dance floor out here. Now, if it does rain, what is most popular to do depending on your guest count is, so you still get the beautiful views of our venue, is to set up in this area here. And I'll show some pictures of what that normally looks like. So you're still looking out towards this beautiful view. Have aisle in the center, and some people do chairs, some people do church pews, which I can send you that of course too. And kind of have this area here to this area set up for ceremony. And then they would have dinner set up in the barn and have the DJ set up back here for dance floor. So there's really not a huge flip going on. The only reason that you would need to do a flip is if you were closer to our capacity, which we host weddings of 200 and under. And so the lower you stay, obviously the easier it is if you have to do a rain plan. So anything under 150, you really shouldn't have to do a big flip. Now I'm going to take you guys into the barn area. Our barn is over 100 years old, and obviously it's been restored and it has the cutest lighting. But a lot of people like to host dinner in here, and I'll send you some pictures of how people normally set up. Now we do have a few items that are included in your wedding. I know we mainly supply the space, but there are just a few things that we do provide if you want to use them. One being, these are our head tables. And they normally sit the wedding party. And then we've got a few church pews here that usually stay as a good boundary. We have 3 total buffet tables. I know only one's up there, but 2 are being used in another location right now. But again, 3 total buffet tables. This is normally where people set up their buffet line. And then an oval cake table up there. A lot of times people like to move that cake table to here and do a cake cutting, or maybe even a bride and groom table here. But this is that spot that I said was really popular for the bride to throw her bouquet. You can see why.